Nescafe, rasa ala cafe. Nescafe, ini cafeku.
What happens when you combine an Arc Fibercraft server, which allows you to turn fiber into any item in the game, yes, that also includes tech and all the higher tier items, with possibly the highest rate Arc server I have ever seen? Well, you basically end up with an Arc 1 million X server, and my experience on it ended up a little something like this. Okay, so welcome everyone to Arc, but it's basically 1 million X. There is lava golems everywhere. Every dino is a different color. There's not many people on the server, but why would there be? Who wants to? I'm over encumbered from one. Wait, isn't it meant to be 10,000 eggs? It is. Why did I get 3k stone? Oh my god. Oh, that's kind of cool. Purple lava golem though. I wonder if you can tame these. I wonder. Wait, are these just the X golems or the lava golem? Oh yeah, these are X ones. 7,200. Oh my god. Okay, but yeah, welcome to Arc, but 1 million X again. And I honestly don't have a clue what we're gonna do today, but I guess the first step is leveling and just grabbing a drop, and then we can go on from there, I guess. Oh my god. How much HP can I have? I can literally soak a base with these stats. I'm not even joking. Oh, okay, 1 million. Oh, nice, 1 million. Okay, another 1 million. Melee damage is even... Movement isn't that... Oh, okay. Right, well, we'll get to like 500% movement speed, I guess. And then get 10k melee to make sure we can do all the one bonks. And then we'll put the rest into HP, I think. Wait, how many points am I going to be left with? 8. Get to 400 and then rest in 1 in movement and then rest in melee. Alright, sweet. Right, well, let's see if I can one punch this thing. I cannot. I actually killed myself. Okay. Yep, the first death of the video, and it was from myself punching a dino. Things are going to go well. I can very much say that. Oh my god. Okay. We have raiding stuff now, I guess. I've also got the ghost costumes for a bunch of dinos, which is kind of cool. I haven't actually seen those on any servers in a long time, so kind of nice to have. But we have raiding stuff now, so we just need to find a drop that actually gives us something. The server's also Fibercraft, obviously, so I can just craft, but I'd much rather get Ascendant stuff straight up. So, with me now knowing that drops basically give you every single item in the game, well, who would have thought the server is a 10,000x pasta Fibercraft? I went around and grabbed some saddles out of the blue drops, and I'd also grab another load of saddles from another blue drop, meaning I had basically one of everything in the game. I level like 9,000 trike with just a 700% crossbow. Surely the torpor levels are going to be crazy, that I'm not even going to be able to do it. But we'll see. I wonder what a white drop gives us when we ring around it. Hello? Oh, right. Well, we can now build a base as well. Now we just need a purple, yellow, or red drop to get weapons and gear. Okay, there we go. We got tech rep as well. That was some of a rainbow drop. We got some flak that has only 200 Jura, really? That was 1.5, 1. Okay, well, I guess it's just completely random. We also got a manticore set, so we might as well just put this whole thing on to look as drippy as possible. But yeah, we got... Wait, is that an Ascendant ammo bot? I didn't even know. That's not a thing, surely. That is not... What does an Ascendant ammo box do? I really... Okay! Wait, quick little damage test. I'm 1 hit in 2,000... Oh my god. This is so good. Yeah, I can say confidently that putting melee-like points on this server was the best idea I could have, and I'm just going to leave it at that till you guys see later on in the video. But to continue on, I would grab some fiber as well. It's a Fibercraft and you need it to make anything. This is the first sign of life I've seen on the server. I found a Maywing, some guys Rex, a Pteranodon, They built in here. No, where's their actual base? Is it just meant to be this? Can I just theoretically do that? No, he just got fiber in there. But doesn't look like this guy has much, but might as well. Oh, I don't even kill it in one hit. I didn't take long though. 25 armored saddle and it was sinking that much? Oh damn. Okay, well I can't really see the guy around this. There's no point in me even being here. Let's move on. I'm just gonna do this real quickly. Wait there. Change this. Wait, that actually does less than the sword. Oh, never mind. Whilst travelling around the map, I would just stumble across loads of different replicators around that mostly contain no loot, so I'm not going to bother adding them into the footage anymore. I just thought I would mention it so you guys know. Anyone here? Need to break through and have a look. Wow. Oh, no, there is stuff in here. Okay. We might have found a raid. I might open this and get sprayed down by turrets, but we will see. Ah! Monkey broke all my gear? Bad monkey. Okay. Wow. Wait, what? Ah! What? Why have I ended up back? Up here. Okay, I don't know.
The Lost Island is home to creatures of all sizes, and I mean all.
Are you done?
Yes, but I gotta go.
You can't just go. I was about to eat you.
Yeah, look, Punishing Grey Raven just called to sponsor this video. Something nice over here. Running up the river, I took shelter for a bit in this tunnel filled with glowing plants. I made my exit on the other end, went uphill, took care of some raptors, and still up here found no crystals, so I got some parachutes made and just floated on down as to not stray too far from home. But I did see a deep hole, and as the saying goes, curiosity killed the crow. I jumped in without a second thought, and inside had to try and not land on giant centipedes. As soon as I landed, I sprinted, hoping to find something of value, or else this risk would have been for nothing.
Oh boy, this was a really bad idea. This was super bad. Oh, actually, maybe not. Oh, hello.
I explored the tunnels a bit more, but wasn't welcome here. Almost met my end to some spiders, so I found my way on out and moseyed my way on back home. Wow, what a non-productive day. I'll make up for it though, don't you worry. When I logged in on day 5, I noticed Microwave was nowhere to be seen. From what I can tell, Mechagodzilla made its way on over here, and well, the rest is history. I stopped as I heard massive footsteps approaching rapidly. I turned and saw a Muto right in front of me, but noticed it was a tamed one. Here is where I witnessed the greatest feat in Ark modding history.
I think Bro's having a mental breakdown.
Oh god.
Alright, well, as it stands, I am not safe here. I needed to make my base someplace else, so I went to look for a Pteranodon to tame, since taking to the sky would help me find a good location. Far down the beach, I finally found one, a level 85, which was swiftly knocked out. As it's taming with some meat shoved inside it, I'd whipped up just a couple more chibis just to get a few more levels to unlock the saddle for it, and destroyed some turtles in anticipation of wanting to make a saddle for the PT, as it needs keratin or chitin. During this night, the PT was tamed and was named Mustard. I couldn't make the saddle here, didn't have the supplies, so I led it home on foot, and there I made the saddle, when a raptor decided to make an absolute nuisance of itself, so I bulleted it and flew off, ignoring its existence entirely. The emotional damage that should deal is more than hurting it ever could. On top of the snowy cliffs, I finally got to the cursed crystal that I wanted. This should do nicely, and on the way back spotted a new kaiju, Fenrir, Devourer of Gods. Can't wait to see how that's going to tear me a new one. But for now, I made the spyglass, some soul traps, and with that taken care of, went on a long journey to, number 1, find a safe base spot, as well as finding the location of the kaijus. Ideally, the base should be out of any kaiju's render distance. I was tempted to base up in this ruined castle, but number 1, no water. 2, it's cold. And 3, there's no space to breed or keep large creatures, so let's keep searching for something that fits our criteria. Day 7 came around, and in the swamp I felt like some areas were missing a ton of vegetation. That's never a good sign. And the culprit is right at these ruins, a wild Muto with insane stats, might I add, absolutely tearing up the place. Yeah, I'm not living anywhere with that nearby. Let's keep going. Further along the northern coast, another spot with little to no vegetation was found, and right out of nowhere, a skull crawler flung its massive body out of the ground, almost crashing into me. Yeah, that just dropped this region's property value to flippin' nothing. Onwards we go, looking for a place to call home. Near the volcano is where Destroyer likes to chill out, looking absolutely beefy, and there is this one place close by. Might be ideal to build at though. It has a nice pond, and aside from Destroyer, there's no other kaijus around, plus there's a mountain ridge separating us from that devilish neighbor, so this might just do. So let's head home and get our stuff on over. Once back in the morning of day 8, I placed a raft in the water and packed up the few belongings that I had at the time. It ain't much, but it's worth enough for me to take along. Also, I made a chitin set. Best have more defense on the way. And this way, yeah, this is going to take forever to get to the other side of the island from the Zillas, and has a mountain ridge making sure that I would be safe here. I made up my mind to call the Southwest Beach my. So day 10 had me start, and a small hut can look stylish with it. It took up most of the day to assemble the basics since I had to get a ton of resources for it all, but it's looking pretty good. Later on, I'll be sure to make a large base worthy of containing the kaijus, but this will hold us over for now. Day 11 popped in, and the house is, well, semi-done. Needs some details, sure, but I still moved in all of my stuff, and I gotta say, feels pretty cozy. Now, if I want to take down some kaijus, I need to build up to get to that point, and the foundation to get a great dino team is to get a good traveling mount and dinos to help gather resources for building. So let's start with a Maywing, since that'll help us do every other task faster. To make a saddle for one, I would need more metal ingots, so I did a little metal run, got it smelted, and while it's doing that, I stayed efficient by grabbing crystal as well as some hide. A cool thing that I noticed on day 12 is that from my front porch I can see most of the desert drops, so later when I'm hunting red drops, I get first dibs, baby. The saddle for the Maywing was built, so off I went and kept my eye out for prime meat to speed up the tame, picking it from unfortunate corpses. Even tore a beaver house apart for some easy cementing paste. What's yours is mine, little buddies. I was approaching the Maywing spawning grounds when out of thin air, Doug appeared.
Woi, streaming one. One sih. Lagi dulu, Mang. Kelas. Oke.
This is no regular belly flopping kaiju. This dude is essentially, I'm not fully sure, but I would consider it a meme. It has 18 million health, and I could be wrong, but I think it one-shots any other kaiju, so I don't think we will mess with this one. Or will we? Among the nearby Maywings, I spotted a 140, but kept looking for one with better stats, as that one had like no health at all, but still had 28 weight, which would be nice. A new kaiju was grazing these pastures. Iguanont, this armored beast if I have to guess, has damage reduction, but I am not fully sure. It just looks like it would. Thankfully, a herd of Ovis was spotted, which gave me all the mutton that I would need for super fast Maywing taming. Sadly, no better options was around all day, so on day 13 I decided to go back to that 140 we saw and tamed it super quick. The KO went smoothly and so did the feeds, leading me to now own the mighty duck-faced beast known as Marshmallow, and Marshmallow needs a mate. And thankfully, another level 140 was nearby that I hadn't spotted before. It's slightly green and has better health. Perfect! The caging on this one had a little bit of some mishaps, but eventually I did get it to go to Sleepy Town. And it awoke with the new name of Matcha. Now, if I'm going to breed these for an OP baby, I need Poly in order to make a soul terminal and a soul gun. So I tried to take out some Mantis, and it didn't go too great. Just got a handful and almost died in the process, so let's just go home and heal for a bit. For the first few hours of day 14, I was AFK, probably getting a snack or something, when we had a nosy visitor.
Oh, I just got back. Oh, right at my door. Hi, how you doing? Just came to say hello. We neighbors or something? Your flesh shall feed my children.
Okay, well yeah, this would be the time to add windows. Can't have anyone just peeking in here. It looks so nice. Why can't vanilla structures look so nice? To make a breeding pen for the Maywings, I whipped up a ton of spike walls and set that up in the back of the cabin. And for that poly that I mentioned, probably easier to take out penguins for that, so I flew on over to the snowy mountains and put a brand new meaning into the term club penguin. With tons of poly now at my fingertips, I flew on home and picked up a Mastercraft crossbow from a drop. Very convenient. Will definitely help me speed up some knockouts, I'm sure. Back home, I finally made the soul gun that I had been wanting, and more metal was on the to-do list of day 15, when I spotted a level 50 RG seemingly stuck at a tree. Thinking I would land an easy good tame, I shot it, and turns out it wasn't stuck. Oh well, its stats weren't great anyway. A green sword was looted from a drop later in the day, got a second forge placed for faster smelting, and got a preserving bin up and running to store my perishable items. Up next was a feeding trough from my future dinos, and a soul terminal to store all of my babies. Speaking of babies, I got the Maywing set to breed. The perfect offspring would have 36 weight, 39 health, and 35 stamina. And would you look at that? On day 16, the first hatch was almost perfect right off the rip. Finally, I'm getting some luck in this damn game. While Marshmallow and Matcha were getting it on, I went with Mustard to find some tames for the construction crew, and on the nearby mountain after a bit of searching, a level 140 showed itself, so I got straight to firing Tranks at its cute little face when it almost killed me, flinging me off a cliff for a double whammy of tail smash damage and fall damage. I did get it to slumber a bit after, and once fed, I left it here since I have better things to do than stand around and dough it all day. Don't worry, I took out nearby RGs in hopes that it wouldn't die while it's out cold. I was more interested in making sure that my breeding was going smoothly back home. By day 17, the Doed was ready to rock, and was named Moonshine, and this little buddy needs an Anki friend for metal gathering, so that's what we set out to do. I did take a minute to infiltrate a patron's base. They are already decked out with tons of fancy schmancy items. I need to do something to keep up fast. For the longest time, I simply couldn't find a good leveled Anki, but at least I already have one perfect Maywing baby, so that means I can use Marshmallow again. This should speed up my search considerably. Heading straight to the west island that Godzilla calls his home. Speaking of which, he is super chill. I passed on around it to double check its aggro, and he does not mind my presence. How nice. Towards the end of the day, a level 145 Anki was sighted on a plateau over here, so I wasted no time firing narcotics into its armored body. It KO'd on day 18, got fed, and while it's taming, I gathered some nearby metal, made a trip back home, set that to smelt, and then went to look for a strong Argentavis, the creature that will transport around our harvesting dinos, and near the knocked out Anki, a 150 was just chillin'. But to tame it, I wanted a net gun. Didn't really feel like making gates to trap it, so I checked what I would need to make one, and I need more ingots. So I got not just one, but 2 forges set up. So now we're pumping that metal, yes sir. Got that harpoon gun and net projectiles made right away. Now, where is that stinking bird? Once found again, I lured it out of the forest, up the hill to a more leveled area, and decided to just safari tame it for the first half. And once the torpor was about half done, landed the net, so the last 2 Tranks would go in easy, as it wouldn't be able to fly away while it was trying to escape. The most annoying part of this was that another RG decided that it wanted some of the action, making this much messier than need be. Even broke all of my kites and armor, and I almost died, but at least my RG is out cold. Day 19 came in, and I had my great escape, and then let my health fill up a tad more, and fed the big old bird. After a ton of waiting this day, it was tamed and named Murica, and since we are next to the Anki, we picked it up too under the new name of Molasses. Perfect! Building team acquired. At the cabin, I whipped up the flak armor set as to not be naked anymore, and spent the day getting a ton of hide on foot, which let me saddle up these 3 handy-dandy dinos. Molasses, Murica, and Moonshine are ready to get to work. And work we did on day 20, but first I got a new pair of Maywings breeding. And off we go to spend almost the entire day getting metal and some crystal, since I plan to make a massive farm. Aside from gathering, not much else was done. On the 21st day of my adventure, I had a perfect Maywing all raised up and named Mocha, and together we went on a little bit of an excursion, grabbing any interesting drops we came across, but at this lake in the desert, Ghidorah was just chillin'. It doesn't seem so bad. However, aggroing
Frisian Flex susu sereal. Kuat berenergi, sat-sat menangkan interview. Beli sekarang.
it is the last thing that I want to do. I mean, just look at that massive health pool. I'll be on my merry way for now. And as I left, it was just
Love and hope are the two greatest inventions.
Test. Alpha is online.
Is picking.
10 years of imprisonment.
Let's go. Your team is picking.
Pain is the proof that I'm still alive.
Sand rises when I give
Your
the word.
Your team is picking.
Only love and night
Your team
are everlasting.
Is banning.
There's nowhere for the evil to hide.
Your team is banning.
Let's make the whole world green and lively.
Malachi enters the scene.
Your team is picking.
Value in me?
Grants you immortality.
Your team
You
is
should.
Or death.
Minotaur will finish off what was left undone.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed! Kill!